Welcome back to the channel. Hope everyone is doing well. Hope you're having a fantastic day so far, and I hope your week has been pleasant. Welcome to a brand new month. We just entered the month of November, guys. Can you believe that? It's really crazy how quickly the year is running by, and before you know it, we will be ringing the bell and say Happy New Year 2025. Anyway, so in today's video, I am going to be talking about 10 companies that you should be exploring if you are actively searching for remote jobs. Okay, these companies offer remote opportunities from customer service type of roles to more tech type of jobs. So I encourage you to go ahead and watch this video from start to finish, and I promise you it's going to be worth your while. Let's dive right in. The first company that I'm going to be talking about is Sonova. Sonova focus on healthcare. Sonova is the leading national specialty distributor of healthcare products in emergency medical services and respiratory markets, and is the industry leader in revenue cycle management within emergency medical services. This is more of a health related type of company. They are in the healthcare industry and focus primarily on DMEs. Basically, in short, that's what they're describing here. And they have this position open right now, which is a remote inside sales representative, Tri-Anim Health Services, and it's a work from home. You see that right here. So with this position, you're going to be helping to, proactively reach out and sell their products. So remember, this is not a typical sales position where where everything is based off of commission, but instead you already have the job, you have your standard salary, and the commission is just an added bonus to your salary. So with this position, that's exactly what it is. You're going to be helping to bring their products to different markets. There is some traveling with this role, I have to say. You're going to be helping them identify new opportunities as well for them to grow, and you're going to be helping them make sure that any type of issues that may arise from products, that they are investigated thoroughly, and make sure that those issues are not just somebody complaining, but they are actually issues, and making sure that they are remedied right away. So DMEs are very in healthcare. For example, the people that produce the thing you use for lining beds, typical walker, wheelchair, etc. So there are extensive demands in healthcare products. So very important. So this organization really knows that, and they focus on that. So with this position, like I said before, you're going to be doing a lot of also CRM data and also collaboration with different teams, because these are products that transfers across multiple specialty. So really essential to be able to have maybe even the IT team like do a test and then interact with them and share with them what are your findings, and do they consider based on the findings or their own investigation that the products are safe for the public. And then you may have a regulatory team as well. This opportunity just helps open you up to meet with other people, collaborate with other people. So, and as you guys know on this channel, I always say any opportunity that allows you to collaborate with others is a good opportunity, because whomever you're collaborating with can be potentially your next team. So very, very essential. So with this position, you're going to be doing a lot of product optimization, a lot of product reviews. You're going to be doing a lot of interaction with members as well as customers as well. Education, they're asking for a bachelor's degree. That's more of a preference, not required, but high school diploma is required. They're also looking for somebody that is very results driven, someone who is very good at performing at high level, someone who displays resilience and persistence. Also having knowledge in Excel is important, right? Because CRM is a big thing, right? Which is more of a customer based type of reporting platform. So really having those type of knowledge will only help you be able to navigate whatever CRM they have set up. That is a preference, but if you have it, I highly recommend you displaying it on your resume. It's only going to help you stand out more. Work schedule, they have it here as 40 hours a week, etc. And from my research, typically this role would pay between $20 and $25 per hour. So depending on where you reside and many other factors, as well as the education you bring to the table, all of that. Bachelor's degree holder may earn more, but that is definitely up to the organization. So I encourage you to go ahead and submit your application and then take it from there. So that's the first one. We're going to move on to the next one, which is Mayo Clinic. So Mayo Clinic is one that I have worked with before. They have multiple roles open, and they usually do all the time. They have a lot of remote roles. The one they have open right now that sort of caught my interest is this one titled Pre-Certification and Authorization Representative, and this is a fully remote role. With this position, so the focus is really prior auth. And what is prior authorization? Prior authorization is more basically requesting permission to perform services ahead of time. So that's really it. You're requesting permission from the insurance company to actually perform different procedures. So that's what this role is. As you can see on here, with this position, you're going to be doing just that, and they are asking for high school diploma that is required, as well as 2 years of relevant experience. If you have a bachelor's degree, you do not need to have that. Instead, they just want to make sure that you have knowledge of radiation therapy as well as its modalities. And they also talk about having an EMR system knowledge, that's helpful as well. EMR is basically electronic medical records, so it's more of a system. So Epic is an example of an EMR. So having a care delivery system that helps you navigate the care of patients and be able to also have a storage place for that information that is regulated by HIPAA and other rules. So this position opens till November 1st, so you have to the end of today to apply for this role. However, as I mentioned, mayoclinic.org, they are constantly hiring for remote jobs, so definitely check them out. So the next one I have is Starbucks. Starbucks is another one that is constantly hiring. Most of the time, I am more interested in their administrative type of roles, and they have this position open right now, which is a compensation consultant. So I know I just said administrative type of roles, and I'm sure whomever is watching is thinking to themselves, how do I find those? So if you have any questions specifically, navigate the website. If you have any questions, please come back, leave it in the comment section, let me know, and I will be able to guide you. So this position is titled compensation consultant, and what they do is really helping to make sure that everybody is on a leveling field, making sure that people's salaries meet up with the standard of living where they are, is ensuring that people's salary is comprehensive enough, and also it's kind of standard across the board, irrespective of who you are or whatever the case may be. So kind of equivalent roles should be getting paid the same or close enough. So that's kind of what this individual's role is going to be. And in a world where that is a very big issue right now, it's important for organizations to level set and make sure everybody are on the same page. So they're looking for people in California, across many parts of the US. With this position, what they are expecting for you to have is some background in compensation, HR, someone who has implementation compensation plans, you've administered them in the past, 3 or more years of cross-functional project management type of skill set. And with this position, the salary is on the very high side. Again, this is an administrative role. So you see the expiration date as well. They have it on here for Starbucks too, is November 13th. So this gives approximately 12 days and change to apply for this role. And this is a fully remote role. It says yes, remote, and the salary is right here, which is $96,000 to $162,000 per year. And this particular role is also entitled to bonus. So definitely an exciting role to apply for. Is all around very positive. So that is the third company. The fourth one is with Maximus. So Maximus is another healthcare organization, and they offer remote positions as well. They also offer hybrid roles. They have this position open right now, which is a quality assurance nurse specialist role. This position is fully remote, and you can also be hybrid, so depending on where your interest lies. And one of the things I like about this position is that they do focus on community-based services. They focus on Medicaid services, really helping to bridge the gap for children with disability. So that is the role. So if you're somebody that is looking for a way to give back but also earn very good money, this is definitely a role for you. You're going to be doing a lot of QAing. You're going to be making sure that, services that are being provided on an ongoing or temporary basis remain up to standard. They're looking for someone with a current registered nurse license that is valid and active, 3 to 5 years RN experience, someone who's able to actually make evaluations, review patient cases, someone with strong communication skill set, someone who's also able to drive, because in some cases you may have to go to the patient's home. So really important to have everything lined up. In this position, the salary is between $92,000 and $96,000 per year. So that is the fourth. The fifth one is this organization called BeiGene. So BeiGene is also a health care company. They focus on global oncology. So they are really helping to discover innovative treatments for cancer. They have a position open right now. This is a fully remote role, as you can see here, and they're looking for regional clinical trial management associate. With this position, you are going to be doing a lot of collaboration, okay? Working with different people to create optimization of different drug interventions that are out there, making sure that clinical research continue to align, making sure interpretation as well as implementation of all the regulatory aspect of research. So helping to support logistics, helping to bring stakeholders together, someone who is very interactional, someone who's very communicative as well is what they're looking for. They are looking for you to have a lot of the experiences. Obviously bachelor's degree is preferred, but it's required as well, because that's the only requirement they have here. And they have 3 years of experience in scientific or healthcare discipline. So the bachelor's degree, they have it as preferred. So if you don't have it, you still can go ahead and apply. But should you have it, make sure you call it out. So that's really all they're asking for. It seems pretty straightforward. Limited travel might be required. They do have that listed. The salary range is between $65,000 and $90,000 per year. That is the range. So definitely check out BeiGene. They continue to hire a lot of remote positions, and this is just to give you an example of one. Go ahead and apply. All right. The next one that I wanted to talk about, another company, is Suvida. So Suvida is also in healthcare, and they provide a lot of caregivers with support. They also provide advocacy services. So this is really all round a well-rounded healthcare organization. So they have this position open right now, which is a revenue cycle management specialist. This is a remote position, as you can see on here. And with this position, just as the title implies, you're going to be overseeing the billing and the payment process for the organization. You're going to be making sure that processes that are in place for verifying insurance are quite strong, because that's one of the lapses that a lot of finance organizations or departments have, not having that robust way of being able to identify insurance right away, and when things have expired, being able to identify that as well can lead to lapse in payments, which can almost bankrupt an organization. So it's very essential to have those processes refined and really astute. So you're going to accurately enter information is what they're looking for with this role. Someone who is able to do a lot of data entry and do it very well. Someone also who has an experience in claims processing, submission, denials is part of this, patient billing as well. Then reporting is also another one. High school diploma or GED is required, and they also have medical billing and coding as well. So 3+ years of end-to-end billing experience, value-based care, attention to detail, and someone who has experience in Excel. So that's about it. And with this position, the salary range is typically around the medical coder salary range for my research, which is between $50,000 and $65,000 per year. That is the range for this particular role. The next one is Sonova. So Sonova is a company that also focuses on health care. But their specific area is innovative ways, specifically around DMEs, but now focusing on hearing aids. So they provide hearing solutions to make people hear, especially those that have hearing loss. So really, this is a very important type of job. They do have a customer service role open right now that just closed. So I encourage you to explore their website even more and see other options that possibly are available. But they are always hiring for remote jobs also. That is that. And then we also have another company called Lumen. Lumen tends to hire a lot for remote roles as well. And with Lumen, their main task is basically connecting people together, people, data, applications. They are more tech related type of field or organization. So really helping to connect people together from a data as well as application perspective. So that's what they do. They do have this position open right now, which is a customer care as well as sales representative role. This position is a fully remote role. You get to work from home, and they also provide you with equipment. Did I say that? They will also provide you with training for this role. So really a good opportunity. They're only asking for 6 months of experience as well as some knowledge in Microsoft tools. So if you have that, you can definitely go ahead and apply. For this role, they are paying about $18 an hour. The last company that I wanted to talk about is IQVIA. So IQVIA continue to be, breaking boundaries. This is an organization that is in healthcare. They offer expansive opportunities from tech to product design, data analytics, etc., business solutions. So they really focus around different things. And they are all about innovation. So if you are in IT and you're somebody that loves innovations, this is definitely an organization you should consider. They continue to grow year in, year out. And right now they have 2 roles open. The first one is this product design position. And this position is really asking for extensive number of years of experience, 8 years or more in product design. But that's really the main thing they're asking for. Everything else are more if you have a bachelor's degree or if you have strong kind of a strategic mindset, someone who has able to influence others, someone that is very visual, someone who is very curious, inquisitive, and innovative, like I mentioned before, and so forth. They do not sponsor Visa right now at the moment, but I only just chip that in because I know some of my subscribers, that's something that they are interested in. But if that is it for you, this may not apply. So this is definitely not a position that is going to do visa sponsorship for anyone. So this position, they are paying very high. It's about $105,000 to $175,000 per year, and that's one thing where they tend to pay very well. So definitely check them out. And then the last position is also with IQVIA. I wanted to chip this in. This is more IT, and they pay very well as well. So it's about $117,000 to $218,000 per year. So if you are in data science, this is definitely the opportunity to think about. And they are offering it right now, and they pay very well. So definitely check it out. But those are the roles, and these are the companies that I recently came across. I wanted to share them with you guys. I hope you find these leads helpful. Check them out. If you have any questions, come back, leave it in the comment section. Subscribe to this channel if you've not subscribed already. Till next time, I wish you guys all the very best of luck, and I will catch you in the next video. Take care, guys. Bye-bye.